Coach, if you could just hit us with a quick opening statement on the game and your thoughts on the team's performance tonight.
Well, if there's one team in this country that deserve to win a game, it's this group. We've had so much that's happened to us this semester, and to do this and on a couple days of practice and coming off a major COVID deal, and I'm just so proud of these kids, man. I really am, and we lost some close games, and so I think when we get in close games, we understand that. We've done it all year, but I'm proud of these kids. They played hard. They really wanted to win. And first conference game, we talked about let's learn from the things that happened, but it's a new year. And so I told them I think that we're probably the best 3-6 basketball team in the country. We just had some tough breaks, and so we needed this. This is going to help our confidence, and so we got 24 hours to celebrate, and then we go get ourselves ready for a good Cincinnati basketball team.
Coach, Memphis has kind of had our number for a little while, 12 straight wins. Is this a satisfying victory, a signature-type victory, or is that not something you think about so much right now?
Well, again, you know how I am. We don't downplay anything. If you haven't beat somebody in 12 years and 12 times, I mean, it's a big deal. And so, again, I thought our kids, they played the right way. And again, we keep saying that this program is on the rise. And we didn't get the start that we wanted, but as I said, it's not how you started; it's how you finish. And so our best basketball is ahead of us, and so we're a talented team. What you saw was a really young team that's grown up. I've had a lot of bad things, and as I told the guys right at the end there, as I said, after every storm, there's a rainbow and there's sunshine, and we've been through our storm, man. And so when you come out of the storm, some good things are going to happen, and these kids deserve that.
Coach, what does this mean? This really mean for you right now, your team right now, you're really going. You start off conference play 1-0. How does that make? What does that do for the team psyche at this point?
Yeah, for me, it's what's satisfying to me is for these kids. Man, they've done so hard. They work so hard, and they got a coach that's nuts and crazy, and so on top of all the I'm watching you. On top of all the stuff that we've got, but I'm just so happy for the program. Again, I think that from our football team, it's just been such a struggle at Tulane athletics, and so I want all of Tulane athletics to celebrate this. This is a big deal for Tulane athletics. We've had a tough time, and so I hope everybody can, going into the new year, feel really good about hey, something good happened to Tulane athletics at the end of the year, and this is what to come next year. And so Tulane athletics is on the rise, and so maybe this is something that 2022 is going to be really special for all of us.
Jalen, talk a little bit about your performance. That's the fourth time this season you've scored 20 points or more, and you seem to really be feeling pretty confident with some of your step-back threes today. What can you say about your performance today?
First and foremost, just want to thank God. Without Him, nothing would be possible. Want to thank all my teammates, for having the trust and confidence in me. My coach for having a trust and confidence in me to take shots, get to the goal. So it all goes back to the support and the work, put in long hours in the gym, practicing the shots we take and the reads we take. So just want to thank everybody.
Jalen, you obviously had a fantastic prep career here in Louisiana. You had big aspirations of a Division I collegiate basketball career. Is this kind of what you expected?
Yes, sir, man. It's like before the game, I was like, man, this is a dream come true, man. This is what we live for and work for. So, now I get to do this, showcase this. I've been working for this all my life. So, dream come to reality.
One thing I want to add, and I know that he want to add, we don't feel like we won this game for Quentin Scott. That's the second game he's ever played for us, and so he was huge. He was absolutely huge. I think this is only the second time he's played all year. And so the minutes that he gave us was absolutely huge. And so I'd be remiss, and I know Cook feels the same way. The guy was huge, man, especially when one of our better players gets too early and he comes in and he really kind of led us to get that lead in the first half. So definitely want to bring that up.
Coach, down the stretch, there have been so many games this year that have been decided by 5 points or less. This is the 8th this season. Excuse me, 9th this season. And you come out on the winning end of it. How big of a step is for you and your program to win that close game that you need to win?
Well, one of the things that I'm going to take away from this game is that it wasn't me at the end. It was these guys talking about the next play. Let's just get a stop. They kept talking about next play. This is how I knew we grow up. It's not them looking at me saying, oh, God, what's going to happen? Here we go again. I thought it was great that they said, don't worry about next play. Let's go get a stop. Let's go get a stop. And so I thought that was huge. We made some bonehead decisions at the end of the game. But again, what they talked about getting that next stop, making the next play, coming up with that big rebound. And so we were able to do that. And that's just growing up. I kept saying earlier in the year, I said, when this team figures it out, we're going to be really good. And, man, we got our heads beat in with some things early in the year in regards to not playing smart and some of those things. And you're starting to see the results of being able to – sometimes experience is the best teacher, man. And we've had a lot of experience at these type of games.
How would you assess Deion James's performance today?
Oh, I thought he was huge. I mean, he made some big shots. And, one of the things they didn't want to guard him. If you look from the end of last year to now, I mean, Deion can, when he gets his feet underneath him, is a pretty good shooter. And I think he's feeling disrespected by that. And so I thought he was really on both ends of the floor. I thought he was a grown man today. He's still only 18 years old, but he was a grown man today. And, it's for a freshman like that to come out and more importantly, these guys trusted him. They threw the ball, they trusted him and lifted him up. And there's no other guy in this country that works harder and stays in the gym working on that shot than him. So just, again, all of it is good. And the confidence that this is going to, take us through the weekend and hopefully the rest of this year.
Obviously, you're going to celebrate this victory tonight, Coach, but looking ahead at a very good Cincinnati team, what do you have to do to keep this momentum going?
Well, you just, just like COVID and everything else, man, we just hope we play the game. We've been through so much. We don't know what's going to happen. So we'll enjoy this. We'll wake up tomorrow and we'll figure out what we want to do and we'll go down there and we'll have ourselves ready. But, one of the things that, when we were struggling, we didn't get too low. And when you have games like this, we won't get too high, and so I think that's part of it. And so, managing the success. And you've had a successful night, and let's go have another successful night. And so we know that's a good basketball team, extremely well coached. But, we feel like we're a good basketball team. And not just tonight, but I think, we've been able to show that tonight was the cap of a learning experience.
Sure. Anything else you'd like to add, Coach?
No. Happy New Year to everyone, and we'll see you in a week.